It's been a good month since we received any Pokemon Sun and Moon related news. Pokenshi was a little bit of a disappointment, but last month's edition of Corocoro promised that there'd be special features regarding Pokemon Sun and Moon starting from this month's edition. Well, today Corocoro has leaked, but unfortunately they haven't revealed any new information. Instead, the only pages that feature anything relevant to Pokemon Sun and Moon just features the box art, but the box art is kind of covered up by a white glow. There's text overlaying the box art saying we're not currently allowed to see the Pokemon that are featured on the box art, but it revealed that next month we're going to receive a quote-unquote huge scoop in next month's edition of Corocoro. Obviously, we've been teased so much at this point that the term huge scoop could mean anything, and having to wait another month for official news is really demoralizing. After the disappointment of Pokenshi from the other week and this month's edition of Corocoro, I think what we need to start doing as a community is just start looking at what they say in these announcements at face value and not get overhyped, not to expect anything extravagant. But they do say next month's edition of Corocoro is going to feature a quote-unquote huge scoop regarding Pokemon Sun and Moon, and I do expect to see the box art legendary Pokemon. I also presume they're going to reveal starter Pokemon in next month's edition of Corocoro. Obviously, this is purely speculation. Don't get overhyped, because we've saw what happens when we get overhyped. We get disappointed. And that isn't Game Freak's fault, that isn't Corocoro's fault, that isn't the Pokemon Company's fault. I guess that's our own fault for overhyping these announcements when they don't really say they're going to reveal anything extravagant. All that they said was going to happen in this month's edition of Corocoro is that they were going to start their special features relating to Pokemon Sun and Moon. Well, Pokemon Sun and Moon has been featured. Unfortunately, it hasn't revealed any official information, but it is what it is. Next month, though, we have something to look forward to. Anyway, let's take a look at another page. Magearna's typing has been confirmed to be Steel Fairy. It's an interesting typing, but it isn't one that people weren't expecting. But I thought, as it's the official announcement of a new Pokemon's typing, I thought you guys would be interested in that, even though there isn't really too much to cover regarding it. I know a lot of you guys are going to be disappointed that there wasn't anything really in this month's edition of Corocoro. They just teased the box arts. And with it being a month and a half since Pokemon Sun and Moon's announcement and we still not knowing anything really about these games, I can totally understand your disappointment. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video regardless, even though the news hasn't been great. But no, I'll be covering every bit of information regarding Pokemon Sun and Moon in the build-up to its release, which, on a positive note, includes next month's edition of Corocoro with this huge scoop. A like on this video would be really appreciated. It really helps support the channel, and feel free to subscribe so you don't miss any more of my future Pokemon Sun and Moon news videos. I've got a lot planned over the next couple of weeks, so don't worry. Even though there hasn't been anything announced in this month's edition of Corocoro, I still have a lot of Pokemon Sun and Moon content I can bring to you guys. Thank you for watching. I'm so sorry if you're disappointed about this news, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.